Have you ever felt like you're standing in your own way? You set a goal, make a plan, and for a moment, you're convinced this time will be different. But then, life happens. A distraction here, a temptation there. Before you know it, you're back where you started, frustrated, and wondering if discipline is something you'll ever master. Here's the truth. You're not alone. That struggle is real for everyone. But what if discipline isn't about forcing yourself to push harder or being perfect? What if it's about understanding yourself, your values, fears, and habits, and aligning them with what truly matters? The Stoics believed this deeply. For them, discipline wasn't a punishment or restriction. It was freedom. Freedom to act intentionally, no matter what chaos surrounded them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Discipline, they knew, is the foundation for living a life of purpose and resilience. Today, their timeless wisdom is more relevant than ever. Over the next few moments, we'll explore 9 Stoic principles that can transform your approach to discipline. These aren't quick fixes or trendy hacks. They're timeless lessons that have grounded warriors, philosophers, and leaders for centuries. Let's begin. Number 1. Understand your why. Why do you want to be disciplined? This simple question can transform how you approach discipline. Many people skip this step, diving into routines, productivity tools, or ambitious plans without a clear sense of purpose. But without understanding your why, discipline becomes an exhausting, aimless grind that falters at the first challenge. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." True discipline begins with clarity, knowing what matters to you and why. Think of it this way. If you were sailing without a clear destination, every wave would feel like a setback. But if you know where you're heading, the waves become challenges to overcome, not reasons to quit. Your telos, your ultimate purpose, gives discipline meaning. It's not about perfection or rigidity. It's about aligning your actions with a deeper sense of purpose. To uncover your why, start by defining your values. Grab a notebook and ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? What principles guide me? Then connect these values to your goals. Instead of a vague desire like, "I want to get fit," clarify your purpose. "I want to improve my health so I can have more energy to play with my kids and live longer." Clarity makes discipline easier to sustain. When you know what you're working toward and why it matters, every step, even the tough ones, feels purposeful. Suddenly, saying no to distractions or enduring discomfort isn't about willpower. It's about staying true to what matters most to you. With a clear why, discipline shifts from being a burden to becoming a tool, a way to craft the life you genuinely want. Number 2. Master the art of delayed gratification. Discipline often comes down to one crucial question. Can you resist momentary pleasure for long-term fulfillment? The Stoics understood this as the cornerstone of a strong, virtuous life. Seneca believed that chasing fleeting pleasures leads to chaos, while resisting them cultivates inner peace, or ataraxia. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Delayed gratification isn't about denial, it's about prioritizing what truly matters over fleeting distractions. Imagine discipline as planting a tree. At first, there's no visible reward, just a patch of dirt. But with consistent effort, the roots strengthen, and one day, the tree flourishes, providing shade and fruit. Similarly, every small act of delayed gratification is like watering the seed of your future success. Whether it's choosing to study instead of scrolling social media or saving money instead of spending impulsively, each choice adds to the foundation of your goals. Start small by introducing micro-delays into your daily life. For instance, if you feel the urge to eat a snack, wait 5 minutes before indulging. If you're tempted to check your phone while working, complete one task first. These small acts of resistance may seem trivial, but they train your brain to pause, reflect, and prioritize. The beauty of mastering delayed gratification is that it becomes a habit. Over time, what once felt like a Herculean effort, resisting a craving or staying focused, becomes second nature. You begin to see the power in temporary sacrifice and how it leads to lasting rewards. By delaying gratification, you take control of your impulses and redirect that energy toward your larger purpose. In doing so, you not only build discipline, but also strengthen your character, resilience, and resolve. Number 3, embrace discomfort. Discipline doesn't grow in the cozy confines of comfort. It thrives in the moments when you willingly step into the hard, the uncertain, and the uncomfortable. The Stoics, masters of resilience, understood this better than most. Seneca often practiced voluntary discomfort, eating simple meals, wearing rough clothing, and exposing himself to conditions far beneath his wealth and status. Why? To remind himself that discomfort is not to be feared. It's a teacher, a forge where character is tempered. Think of life as a blacksmith's forge. A piece of raw metal is neither strong nor useful on its own. It must endure heat, hammering, and shaping to become a blade that cuts through anything. Likewise, every moment of discomfort you face, whether it's a grueling workout, a tough conversation, or navigating uncertainty, refines you, making you sharper and stronger. Modern life often prioritizes comfort, from heated seats to instant food. But these conveniences can make us soft, unprepared for life's inevitable challenges. Embracing discomfort strengthens not just your body, but also your mind, teaching you that you're capable of enduring far more than you think. Start small. Take a cold shower for 1 minute each morning. Commit to finishing that task you've been avoiding, even if it feels overwhelming. Step outside your comfort zone in a conversation, a workout, or a skill you've been hesitant to learn. Each act of discomfort is like striking the anvil, forging a stronger version of yourself. Here's the beauty of embracing discomfort: it loses its power over you. What once felt unbearable becomes routine, and you develop a sense of control over your fears and impulses. As the Stoics believed, discomfort isn't an obstacle, it's an opportunity. Every challenge you embrace prepares you for the storms of life, building resilience, strength, and unshakable discipline. Number 4, build small, consistent habits. Discipline isn't forged through grand gestures or dramatic transformations. True discipline is built through the quiet power of small, consistent habits. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily." Success lies not in massive leaps, but in the steady accumulation of tiny steps over time. Imagine a single drop of water hitting a rock. On its own, it seems insignificant, but over weeks, months, and years, those drops carve through solid stone. Similarly, small habits may seem inconsequential in the moment, but they have the power to reshape your character and life when practiced consistently. The problem with most attempts at discipline is starting too big. Overhauling your diet, committing to 2-hour workouts, or deciding to write a novel in a month often leads to burnout. Instead, start small. Choose one habit and make it so simple that failure feels impossible. Want to get fit? Start with 5 push-ups a day. Want to journal? Commit to just 2 minutes each morning. Consistency is what matters most. Once your initial habit becomes second nature, you can build on it. 5 push-ups can grow into a full workout. 2 minutes of journaling can expand into thoughtful essays. The key is momentum. Each small action reinforces your identity as a disciplined person. And on days when motivation wanes, remember the power of compounding. Even when it feels like your actions are too small to matter, they're adding up. As the Stoics believed, excellence is not an act, but a habit, a lifestyle built through repeated, deliberate choices. By focusing on small, consistent habits, you simplify discipline. Instead of chasing perfection, you create a sustainable practice of growth, proving to yourself that even the tiniest efforts can lead to profound transformation. Number 5. Detach from outcomes. True discipline isn't about achieving a specific outcome, it's about showing up consistently and giving your best effort, regardless of the results. In a world obsessed with metrics and milestones, it's easy to tie your sense of worth and progress to external markers like promotions, fitness goals, or recognition. But the Stoics understood the danger of this mindset. Marcus Aurelius taught, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you focus solely on results, you set yourself up for frustration. Outcomes are often influenced by factors beyond your control: genetics, timing, market conditions, or luck. If discipline is tied to achieving a specific goal, every setback feels like a failure, and the temptation to quit becomes overwhelming. Instead, the Stoics urged us to focus on the process. Did you stay consistent? Did you give your best effort today? These are the only things within your control, and they're what truly matter. Detaching from outcomes liberates you from the fear of failure and allows you to find fulfillment in the act of trying. For example, if you're working on a fitness goal, don't obsess over the number on the scale. Track your effort instead. Did you complete your workout? Did you stick to your meal plan? Celebrate the process rather than the results. Similarly, in your career, focus on the skills you're building and the effort you're putting in, rather than solely chasing promotions or accolades. When you detach from outcomes, setbacks become opportunities to learn rather than reasons to quit. You stop measuring success by external achievements and start valuing the inner growth that comes from discipline. The world may praise results, but the Stoics remind us that the real victory lies in living with intention, consistency, and resilience. Number 6. Control your environment. Discipline isn't just about willpower. It's about creating a world where making the right choice is easier. The Stoics, with their emphasis on minimizing distractions and focusing on what's within your control, understood this deeply. Epictetus warned, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." This advice wasn't about inviting criticism, but about stripping away distractions, temptations, and influences that pull you away from your purpose. Your environment has a profound impact on your behavior. Imagine trying to focus in a cluttered, noisy space. The chaos of your surroundings mirrors the chaos of your mind. Conversely, a clean, organized environment fosters clarity, focus, and discipline. Modern life is full of distractions, notifications pinging, cluttered workspaces, and endless entertainment options. These aren't just inconveniences, they're barriers to success. Start by decluttering your physical space. A tidy desk or a minimalist room can reduce mental overwhelm and help you concentrate on what matters. Next, tackle your digital environment. Turn off unnecessary notifications, delete apps that drain your time, and set dedicated work or rest periods free from screens. But controlling your environment goes beyond objects. It's about the people and influences you allow into your life. If your social circle is filled with negativity, distractions, or habits that conflict with your goals, it's time to reassess. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your discipline, Think of your environment as the soil in which your discipline grows. A garden cannot flourish in barren, rocky ground. By cultivating an environment that nurtures your goals, whether it's a quiet workspace, a supportive community, or a structured schedule, you make discipline less of a struggle and more of a natural extension of your life. Discipline thrives in spaces designed for success. Start building yours. Number 7. Reflect and reset daily. Discipline isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily commitment. Without regular reflection, your actions risk becoming mechanical, disconnected from your goals and values. The Stoics emphasized the importance of self-awareness through reflection. Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most disciplined leaders, used his journal as a tool for introspection. His meditations weren't meant for an audience. They were a way for him to evaluate his actions, learn from his mistakes, and realign with his principles. Reflection helps you pause and recalibrate. It's like checking your compass during a long journey. Without it, you may veer off course without realizing it. By taking just a few minutes each day to assess your choices, you gain clarity on what's working, what isn't, and how to improve. Start with a simple practice. At the end of each day, set aside 5 to 10 minutes to sit quietly or journal. Use prompts like, "What did I do well today? What challenges did I face, and how did I respond? What can I do better tomorrow?" The goal isn't to criticize yourself, but to learn and grow. For example, maybe you stayed focused on your goals today. Celebrate that. Or perhaps distractions got the better of you. Instead of dwelling on it, reflect on what triggered those distractions and how you can avoid them next time. Reflection also gives you the chance to reconnect with your purpose. On tough days, when discipline feels like a grind, reflecting on your why can reignite your motivation. By resetting daily, you ensure that each day starts with intention. The Stoics believed that self-awareness was the foundation of a virtuous life, and the same is true for discipline. Reflection sharpens your focus, strengthens your resolve, and keeps you moving steadily toward your goals, one day at a time. Number 8. Surround yourself with disciplined people. The company you keep profoundly influences the person you become. Discipline isn't developed in isolation, it's cultivated through the energy, habits, and values of those around you. Epictetus advised, "If you wish to be a writer, associate with writers. If you wish to be a philosopher, associate with philosophers." The Stoics understood that we are shaped by the people we spend the most time with, whether consciously or not. Think of your closest relationships. Do these people encourage your growth, hold you accountable, and inspire you to reach higher? Or do they reinforce habits and mindsets that pull you away from your goals? Like a garden that thrives when tended with care, your discipline flourishes when surrounded by people who value consistency, focus, and personal growth. For example, if you're working on fitness, joining a group of like-minded individuals can transform your routine. The shared commitment of a workout buddy or fitness community motivates you to show up even on the toughest days. Similarly, in your career, connecting with driven and disciplined peers can challenge you to stay consistent, push boundaries, and embrace new perspectives. But surrounding yourself with disciplined people isn't just about finding mentors or role models. It's also about distancing yourself from negativity and distractions. This doesn't mean cutting ties with everyone in your life who isn't perfectly disciplined. Instead, it's about being intentional, spending more time with those who inspire growth and less with those who drain your energy or encourage bad habits. Discipline is contagious. When you immerse yourself in an environment where self-improvement and perseverance are the norm, you naturally adopt those traits. By choosing your circle wisely, you build a support system that lifts you up, holds you accountable, and helps you stay disciplined even when the path gets difficult. Number 9. Practice gratitude and celebrate wins. Discipline isn't just about hard work and sacrifice, it's about finding joy and fulfillment in the journey. Too often, we become so focused on what we haven't accomplished that we overlook our progress. The Stoics understood the power of gratitude in grounding the mind and fueling resilience. Marcus Aurelius reflected, "Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them." Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you of what you have and how far you've come. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good exercise, it's a tool for sustaining discipline. When you take time to acknowledge your small victories, you reinforce the behaviors that helped you achieve them. Every step forward, no matter how minor, deserves recognition. This practice builds momentum and keeps your motivation alive, especially when progress feels slow. Start by celebrating the small wins. Did you complete a workout today? Celebrate it. Did you resist a distraction and focus on your work? That's a win. Each act of discipline is a step toward your larger goals, and recognizing these moments helps you stay connected to your why. Make gratitude a daily habit. At the end of each day, reflect on 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Maybe it's the discipline you showed in resisting temptation or the support of someone who encouraged you. Gratitude redirects your focus from what's missing to what's present, transforming the grind of discipline into a source of fulfillment. By celebrating your wins and practicing gratitude, you make discipline sustainable. It's no longer just about enduring discomfort or chasing future goals. It's about appreciating the growth happening along the way. Gratitude reminds you that the process itself is valuable, and every small victory is a building block of success. This mindset doesn't just strengthen discipline, it makes the journey deeply rewarding. Discipline isn't about perfection or forcing yourself to fit into a rigid mold. It's about cultivating a mindset of growth, resilience, and purpose. By applying these 9 Stoic principles, you'll discover that discipline isn't a burden, but a path to freedom. From embracing discomfort to celebrating small wins, each step strengthens your resolve and aligns your actions with what truly matters to you. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Each challenge you face is an opportunity to grow, and with discipline as your foundation, there's nothing you can't overcome. If you found this journey inspiring and practical, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who could benefit from these insights. And before you go, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell. By doing so, you'll stay connected to more transformative ideas on Stoicism, personal growth, and building a life of intentionality. Together, we can continue to grow, learn, and cultivate the discipline to thrive. See you in the next video.